And let's get into those first period highlights, and the highlights brought to you by Huntington Bank. And we saw Toledo buzzing a bit early after about the first 10 minutes. First 10 minutes got by, and then all of a sudden things started to change.
We've said it a lot. Neither team had a shot on goal until about 6 minutes in. Toledo trailing Cincinnati in shots for the first half of the first period, but once they got rolling, man, Brendan Hawkins couldn't be stopped.
Yeah, that one here. Watch this again as it pops up in the air, and then Matthew Cairns comes in with a hit on McKenzie.
McKenzie was ready to knock it in, but he didn't even need to.
No, he didn't. And then the ensuing power play for Toledo. Brandon Hawkins does what Brandon Hawkins seems to do a lot, and that's fill the back of the net. He did so there with a great shot, and that led us into the second period with a 2-0 Toledo lead. And they weren't done. They kept right after it again. Matt Berry pass across there. Didn't end up being a shot, but it's a scoring opportunity for Toledo. And they kept going at it because they knew they needed to get that next goal.
We talked a lot about the elusive 2-goal lead earlier in this series. Well, tonight you got the feeling, you know what, we need a 3 or 4 goal lead. And they got that 3-goal lead thanks to John Albert.
Yeah, John Albert ends up getting the game-winning goal tonight, by the way, with him getting the third one of the night. Toledo led 3-0. Last couple minutes, though, Dejan Mingo got Cincinnati on the board. Short side shot there, and that allowed them to get a little bit of momentum. They carried it over into the third.
They did, and after trailing 2-0 after the first period and then 3-0 in the second, the Cyclones were not giving up. They scored that late goal in the second and then added another from Luke Brown just a couple of minutes, a minute and a half into the third.
But then again, Brandon Hawkins, TJ Hensick leading the charge. Hawkins could not be stopped on this night as he finds the back of the net. His third goal, hat trick goal, and that propelled Toledo to the 4-2 lead. They win it by that. As we look at our college advantage stats, 30-28 were the final shots in this game. Toledo had just one power play. They scored on it, and they held Cincinnati at bay on 3 straight. Only game 3 was the only time the Cyclones found the back of the net, Claire, with the power play.